Wow, who would have thought that game would be more exciting than the Habs-Bruins one? I thought they were both pretty exciting. They had the same amount of goals. Yeah, but the Canadian team spread them out a little better in this one.
You ready? Big news. What? Whoosh. Seriously? No pigs yet. What? What was he doing? Wow. Bring him on. Beautiful.
Leafs win 4-3 over the Colorado Avalanche, bringing the Leafs to within 3 points of a playoff spot. I gotta write this video. And the Leafs had an excellent start in this one by only allowing 3 shots in the first period, right? Wrong. Less than 6 minutes in, Daniel Winnick comes in on a shorthanded opportunity and scores. Colorado's up 1-0. So the Avalanche only get 3 shots in the first and score shorthanded somehow. And if there's anything we learned from the Leafs Wild game, don't give a team only 3 shots in a period because it's dangerous and they're gonna score. I'd like to see that stat in writing. But about halfway through the period, the Leafs' hands down best line on the team ties it up. Clark MacArthur to Mikhail Grabovski, shoots, stops, KuleWin cleans up the rebound, 1-1. Where does the Grabovski, KuleWin, MacArthur line rank in terms of lines in the whole NHL? Grabovski and MacArthur both with 56 points, Nikolai KuleWin with 54. That's 166 combined points. And they've been really good, and they've also been lucky at times. Exhibit A, about 5 or 6 seconds left in the period, Nikolai KuleWin behind the net just throws it in front, banks it off Brian Elliott. That guy has no luck whatsoever, and the Leafs are up 2-1 heading into the second. I swear I'm not trying to be a jerk. I actually feel this way. Sometimes I watch the Avalanche highlights and I go, come on, Brian, shut up. 6 in a row. Break the NHL record. You can do it. Oh, and before I forget, just a small talking point. Mike Komisarek destroys Mark Oliver. Oliver. And in this video, we will talk about the yucky pass versus the tasty pass. The pass Mark Oliver got, yucky. Also known as the suicide pass. If you want to learn what a suicide pass is, just dust off your VCR and watch any old Rock'em Sock'em VHS. How many years away are we from a kid looking at a VHS just going, this book won't open? His little brother, what's a book? But you've all seen the hit. If not, link in the underbar. Some people are saying, blindside. Some people are saying, boom, 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 headshots. It did kind of catch him a little high. It was certainly blindside, but here's where the debate gets weird. If that hit is suspendable, I don't think it is, but if it is suspendable, when did that stop being an awesome hit and start being a suspendable offense? But to me, that hit is more north-south than east-west. And of course it was the blind side because Oliver wasn't looking because he got fed a horrible pass. If you don't look where you're going, you're probably going to hit something. It's like that guy walking down the street listening to his iPhone and texting at the same time. It's Friday. Blam! Face first into a pole. You gotta look where you're going. So I say safe, no suspension, but what do you guys think? Halfway through the second. Now this is an example of a tasty pass. Luke Schenn with kind of like a slap pass to Tyler Bozak. Just tips it in, and the Leafs are up 3-1. I wish I could order that pass at a restaurant. Just molto bene. Both Schenner and Bozak starting to step it up offensively. Until exactly 3 minutes later, minus 1 second, Ryan O'Reilly scores to bring the Avs back within 1. Which was bound to happen because as good as James Reimer was playing, the Avs had 13 shots in the second period, 10 more than they did in the first. Fast forward to a power play early in the third period, what would end up being the game-winning goal. The tastiest of tasty passes. Joffrey Lupul, perfect pass to Phil Kessel. Lupul should open up his own restaurant if that's how he's going to feed people. Phil, you're going to love this and make it from a stretch, not that store-bought horse shit. Anyway, look at this. I take the puck, put a little seasoning on, a little bit of sauce, and there you go. There is now black pepper all over my room. Phil Kessel finishes off the tasty dish that Lupul gave him, says, oh, thank you, that was delicious. Gets his 29th of the season, and the Leafs are up 4-2. Sad thing about that goal, Peter Budaj. There was an equipment problem with Brian Elliott or something, I don't even really know. So Budaj comes in for, not even 4 minutes. And he only faces 1 shot, and it was that one. And, yeah, that'll ruin your day. Later in the period, Mike Brown would score working in front. However, the goal was disallowed because, whoosh, obvious kicking motions. Could have proved costly. Because on one of Colorado's 12 shots in the third period, they had 25 between the second and third alone. Matt Duchene scores his 26th of the season. Shouldn't exactly come as a shock because he does most of his scoring then. And with all the playoff implications and everything, giving me a heart attack. It really is a cardio workout watching the Leafs these days. Okay guys, ready? And punch, and kick, and watch the Leafs. Afterwards, people are in the locker room like, I can handle the punching and kicking, but the whole watching the Leafs, I don't know if I'm ready. But luckily, James Reimer, you beautiful man you, shuts the door for the rest of the game, and the Leafs pull off a 4-3 victory, and more importantly, earn 2 points. Now, 3 points behind the Buffalo Sabres, who, by the way, have 2 games in hand. Oh, and so does Carolina. So after asking about the MacArthur, KuleWin, Grabovski line, after asking about the Mike Komisarek hit, all I gotta ask is this. 3 points out with 7 games remaining. No one said it'd be easy. No one said it'd be likely. But can they?